Alright, the Dubs are starting their first real stretch of contenders, and it was only right it was against the Celts to kick it off. It's easy to look good against bottom feeders, but after watching this performance, they're even better than I thought, and it's been the same two themes of their season. The most obvious was their defense, and their game plan was to trap Tatum or Pritchard in certain P&R matchups, but it wasn't even about that, it was about their consistent effort showing in all aspects. They contained the ball on the first line, had multiple efforts on the second line, where every time they ran the Celts off the three-point line, and that continuity in scrambles just made the Celts uncomfortable the entire first half, so they could never establish a rhythm. All those stops just led to good pace throughout, but the Dubs were a little too nonchalant offensively, and it was showing on those missed laser trays, and even more so on those bad or careless passes. That's the main reason why they went down early, but once their bench subbed in, there was an obvious energy shift, and they just matched the defensive intensity on that side of the ball. Hield is still shooting a ridiculous clip from deep, so that wasn't surprising, but Slow-Mo winning 3 straight trays was, and his sequence was a big reason for the momentum shift in the second. After the slowest Hezzy pull of all time, it turned into a 13-point swing to end the quarter, but that momentum didn't last long in the third, and it was more about the Celts matching their intensity. It was obvious their effort level was way up to start the quarter, and they got to a lot of crucial loose balls or O boards that burned the Dubs. They had too many lapses in focus that led to the Celts getting some late clock bailouts, and as I've said before, those are momentum shots in TD, so that's all it takes for them to get going. Tatum got into a rhythm, then Pritchard had his stretch late before his signature to end the quarter, and they had their own 13-point swing to make it a game entering the fourth. Now they capitalized on the momentum carrying over to take control of the game, and it was very evident on both ends of the floor, but there were a couple issues that cost them in the end. Offensively, they got great minutes from Kita inside, and Tatum continued to mismatch Hunt as he always does against the Dubs, but other than White hitting tough trays on the night, the others just didn't convert enough of the advantages Tatum created, especially on the swings. That's rare to see at their crib, but it's a testament to the defensive masterclass the Dubs put on early to take away their rhythm, and then the second part to the Dubs win was their depth. Once the Celts started taking away the three-point line or shading Curry's angles in the fourth, it was Loon who showed up, and he had 3 crucial putbacks, with 2 coming during their game-winning 23-9 run. That entire quarter was just them creating something out of nothing off runouts, O-boards, or the Celts' defensive breakdowns, and it was only fitting Tatum took a nap for what was basically the dagger. But what makes this loss even worse was him not getting his get back against Kerr, and I know that's killing him inside, so he's probably got that next matchup marked on his calendar already. Just watch the tape.